It's part two, y'all. Afternoon to you. It's part two, part two, part two. Part two. Um, for any states, all evening, draws, and any states that got night draws as well. This is part two in continuance to Sunday school this morning. This was Sunday school this morning. Few states hit. Few states hit off morning sheet. So what we gonna do for part two? First off, if your state did not hit this sheet, midday or first draw, wherever state you got, if you got midday or if y'all call it day or whatever, if your state didn't hit this sheet, off of the 10 and the 14 and the 16, that was this morning's lesson. If your state did not hit this sheet, midday, this is still valid for you moving into evening and night draws. For any state that did, we gonna go into the second part of the lesson. The second part of the lesson, the first part, was off the 10 and the 14. Now we gonna break this down for this evening, and we gonna go off the 5 and off the 7. Why off 5 and why off 7? I went off 10 and 14 to begin the day. If I'm going off 5 and I'm going off 7, 10 divided by 2 is 5. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So that's going to be the second part of the class. We're going to dig into 5 and we're going to dig into 7. Like I said, if your state did not hit this sheet, first draw, this sheet is still valid for you. So basically you can look at this, you can use this sheet, and as well as part two. We're still on the 28th. We're still on day 119. So in continuance from morning, let's go to work right quick. This is eve and night only. I'm saying night because some states got night draw. It's part two. We're still on day number 119. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is, for evening, like I said, we started off with 10 and 14. Okay. Evening, we're gonna go down to 5 and 7. 5 is half of 10. 7 is half of 14. This is pick 3 only. Pick 3 only. Lottery players, lottery winners, lottery hitters. Okay. So, I said 5 and 7. Because when it comes to these numbers, you got to break down these numbers, y'all. You got to break these numbers down. You got to see what's going on with what. Because you're going to lose a lot of money playing your number. The Ohio lottery or any, I said Ohio, anybody's lottery, they don't care about you They don't care about pulling your number. They don't care. They don't care. So you gotta go besides them not caring, and you gotta get your number in different form. You gotta follow what they got going on, depending on what state you in. But we just gonna work the numbers. 5 and 7. Okay. 5 and 7 for one is the same. 5 and 7 for one is the same because if I take 5 and I'll flip it, I'm flipping. We adding or subtracting 3. Okay. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Adding or subtracting 5. Okay. 5. If I flip a 5, I'm taking 5, subtract 3. 5 take away 3, give me 2. Okay. That's why I go over to my pair part. Let's work on the 5. 5. What two numbers give me 5? What two numbers give me 5? 2 and a 3 give me 5. About to work this board right quick. Type in. 2 and 3 give me 5. 1 and 4 give me 5. Those are my two power pairs off of that number. Now, if I do, let me use the numbers. 2 plus 1, I get a 3. And if I take this 3, I take 3 from it, I get a 0. So 2 plus 1 give me a 3. 3 minus 3 give me a 0. So I got 3 pairs off of 5. I got 3 pairs off of 5, and I need to work my 3 pairs. Those are my 3 pairs off of 5. 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 0. I'm not even going all the way through the whole pair because look my power number I'm working off of. I'm only going to 5. I'm only going to 5. Same way with the 3-0 pair. The same with the 1-4 pair. Then I go over to my 7 side. My 7. A 5 and a 2 give me 7. One up, one down. A 3 and a 4 does the same. Now what I do right here with my 7, I can take this 3, take 3 from it. 3 minus 3 gives me a 0. I take this 4 and I flip this 4, but I'm flipping forward, so I add 3 to it. 4 plus 3 give me 7. I also got a 0, 7 pair. Those are my 3 pairs off of 7. Okay. Doing the same that I did over here. Starting with the 2, 3, starting with the 2, 5. 2, 5, 0, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 4, 2, 5, 5. Three, 4 pair next. 3, 4, 0, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. A 0, 7 pair. 0, 7, 1, 0, 7, 2, 0, 7, 3, 0, 7, 4, 0, 7, 5. And how I do my triples. I do my triples off the numbers given. I got a 5 and a 7. This is my bonus box down here. 5 and a 7 are my 2 working numbers. Got a 5. I got a 7. I mirror my 7s. Take 5 from them. 7 minus 5. Give me 2. I take my 5s. And with my 5s, I can't flip them backwards, because if I flip them backwards, I'm going to get 2s. So let me mirror my 5s. 0s. Off my 0s, I flip my 0s. I add 3 to them. 0 plus 3. Got my 3s. These are my bonuses. So 5 verse 7, y'all. For this evening only. Bonus box at the bottom for you triple players. One, two, and three. Box number 4. Box number 5. Box number 6. That's what I got for you for this evening and night. For the states that got night draws as well. Part number 2. And continuance to part number 1 this morning. This is part number 1. Like I said in the beginning, if your state has not hit this sheet is still valid for your state this evening and night as well. So from here to here. So that's all I got for you right now. Good luck to you if you believe in luck. 5 verse 7. 10, 14, 16. We'll talk about it later, y'all. Hit that like button. C. Jones Lotto Licks.